Whoa, where's my camera switch? See if this ends up. No, I don't want you to be that way. I love when you have to be like this. It's like being difficult is a goal of this thing. Havoc, could you find a thing so I could turn this on? Please. And I am already live. No one's in right now, but I am technically live. Hopefully Nancy will see it. It's crazy raining out there right now. Crud, I hope that my path into town doesn't get turned off again. Hi, Nancy. Thank you. I was just thinking about it, and I can start right now. And then if I get cut off in the middle of doing your reading, I can either come back to the live, or if it's really late, I can just set up a private video and send it to you if you'll email me. I just had scheduled to do this, and I was like, yay, I haven't done one, I need to. And then like maybe an hour after scheduling it, I got a text message asking if I'd be able to pick them up from the hospital when they get set out, because they've spent all day there. What? I need this stack. Getting my cards out now. Wee, whoa. That, thank you. I need to hit the middle one so it switches. Thank you. One more. Thanks, hon. Oh, of course I got, okay. Awesome, thank you. How have you been? It's been crazy here. That deck. I guess I have this stand now, so I don't actually have to set these up that way. Do you have any specific questions? Do you just want a general reading? What would you like, Nancy? I got this new Oracle deck on my birthday. It's so pretty. I love it. My friend came and took me out, and we went to Barnes & Noble. It's the first time she'd been there. Feeling now, and what are his next actions? Oh, I hate little fights. They happen, though. But let's see. Let's do... I got this other deck, too. I love this one. It's so me. I got this one for my birthday, too. All right, let's get to your question. What deck should I use? I think I want... this one for Cappy. This one. I have a spread over commitment. Those are always hard fights, right? Like, for some reason, they happen. I have a spread that might work for this a little. It might bring some good insight. I use 3 different decks for things like this. It's when I do them in-person readings and private readings or personal readings. What I do for questions like that is I'll do like a deck for you and a deck for him and then a deck for the both of you and the conflict in general. And I'll get a few cards from each to see how that works. Do you want that, or do you just want me to do a general, like, how is he feeling and stuff like that? Because I could see both of your sides in the argument and then the what needs to be met in the middle. It's just, we don't have to do that. It was just one that I've done in person for people sometimes that I thought I'd offer. Let's see. I want to do this deck for Cappy, though. This is a deck I'd like to do. Okay. I am going to use this deck, which is black and white like this. It's the Wild Unknown. I'm going to do this one for Cappy. I'm going to do this one for you, Nancy. This is called the Relative Tarot. And then I'm going to use Unfolding Path for the conflict and what you both need to work on that one. But we'll start with Cappy. Let's see. What do we need to know about Cappy in regards to Nancy and their current conflict? What do we need to know about Cappy currently in regards to Nancy? What do we need to know for Cappy in regards to Nancy? We got Six of Cups, Son of Cups. Son of Cups is also Knight of Cups, and Six of Cups. Ooh. This is going to be one. Really? 4 cards exactly. Okay. Oh, 10 of Cups. I love that. 3 of Cups. Father of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Interesting. So we did him first, so we're going to put him up here. It's a lot of fear of work is what this looks a lot like. And a fear of just, it's like he knows you guys would be happy. And you could be happy. And he knows that it would take teamwork. He just is not. It's almost that feeling of like, it isn't perfect yet, so I can't do it. It has to be perfect before I can go there. It's so weird. 5 of Wands. Ego issues. Ego issues big time. But that falls under that I need it to be perfect. Like, these things aren't the way it was supposed to be. So we can't do it because things aren't the way they were supposed to be. Like, it's not all the cups are aligned, not all the ducks are in a row, so we can't go farther. I have to get all of this in order first. Which is absolutely not how life works. So now I'm gonna get Nancy's. Can I get Nancy's viewpoint on Cappy and the current disagreement and issue? Can I get Nancy's viewpoint on the current disagreement and issues? Nancy's feelings and viewpoints on the current disagreement and issues, please. Sun, you just want it to come together, and you're Fool and Knight of Wands. Yeah. You're like, we have to just jump in. We have to just do this. This is what we want. This is this. We've got to just... 10 of Wands. You want to reap what you've been working for. You want to see the harvest, and you know that you're not going to see it till you just jump in. You're like, we can figure the balance out later. 3 of Pentacles again. Another 3 of Pentacles. This one was in your deck. And for yours, that was the bottom. And for you, you're like, the teamwork is what makes it. The teamwork is the important part. The teamwork will work together. It won't be good until we get the teamwork. We can't have the things in order until it's there. Let's see. What? This deck's upside down. Let's try starting with the deck not upside down. What is unseen and unknown about this conflict? What does Nancy and Cappy need to work on? What is the information they need for compromise and for working on with this conflict? What is the conflict itself. What can they use to resolve this conflict? What can be used to reach the happy middle for them? It's like his is like the outside isn't right yet, so we can't do it. And you're like, nothing's going to be right till we do it. Like the outside isn't. We need to just make it work. So what do we need to know? What does Nancy and Cappy need to know to work on to make it work? What compromises and conflict need to be known? Six of Swords. So wisdom from your guys' past. Both of you. You guys both have to look at what you guys both have learned in your past relationships. Not just you. So this is because of what this deck was what you guys both need to look at in the relationship, like the combo concept. This was the relationship itself deck, whereas this was him and this was you. This is saying that it's both of your guys' histories. You need to look at his history, he needs to look at your history, and you need to use both of your guys' joint wisdom on it. Chariot, movement. You've got to both meet that middle ground with the movement. And then we also had Five of Cups, which means that you're both looking at the spilt cups. You're both looking at the negatives and you're ignoring the positives right behind you. You guys are you're not looking at the positives. You're focusing so hard on what isn't working that we're not getting the positives worked out. Ooh, Eight of Swords. You're both in your heads. Both of you are massively in your heads. I would vouch to say the confusion and pain you're feeling about this, he is feeling the exact same. The bonus, though, is 10 of Swords was next, which actually means that cycle's coming to an end. I know a lot of people look at it as the end of like other things too, but it just means that pain can come to an end. This is a walk away, and this is Seven of Pentacles. So because of the order this came out, this could be, I'm going to be honest, this could either be walking and going separate ways. And in doing that, you guys are both going to look at other things that you've put your time and energy to and other ways to be happy. Or it could be coming together, but it really is open as a question mark. Like, I'm getting a big question mark with it only because you guys are still here. You're still stuck in your heads and focused on the negatives. Tower was at split. And Three of Swords, which is heartache. It doesn't always mean cheating. It just means heartache. It's like there's a lot of pain in it. And the thing with it is it's undecided on which way this is going to go. The answer is both ways you're going to be happy about it. But, like, either way, you'll both be able to see a positive outcome. But I don't know for sure if it'll be together. Which is a bummer because you both really want each other. And it's like you have to you need to focus on each other. You both are looking away from each other. You're looking at the negatives instead of turning to each other to find the positives. You're focusing on the negatives. And this is like, we have to just do this and work together. And if we do that, then it'll come together. And he's like, I could be so happy with her, but everything else isn't in order. It's not already, so I can't do it. Oh, I don't like that. Let me see if I can get any more clarification. Any more clarification. I'm sorry, Nancy. It's not a definitive. An answer's coming one way or the other. An answer's definitely coming soon. I just can't say for sure. It's like it's undecided on if you guys are going to, if he's going to overcome the ego part of everything else needs to be in order. Ugh. Is there any further information I can get on this? What is this Eight of Cups? What is being walked away from? The world's being walked away from. That's okay. That's actually could be good, though, because that could mean he's walking away from the other things. Ooh. This actually doesn't look quite as bad. Temperance again. This doesn't look quite as bad with these other clarifications on the 8. Because it's the world and the wheel and temperance. Which is seeming more like walking away from like the things that he thought it needed to be and all of the ways it needed to be. Realizing he has to balance and everything's going to take balance. Which temperance is also a balance. And so it's looking a whole lot better with that. At the split of this one was Ace of Swords and Seven of Wands. So I think he's leaning towards coming to you and giving up what his ego is telling him he has to have in order first. But I kind of think maybe stepping back a little and letting it be like, you know what? You have to figure yourself out on this one. Don't tell him you're leaving and you're done, but being like, I'm going to give you that space so you can figure it out because I already know where I'm at and you seem to have questions is kind of what I think might help a little. Okay. I just got the message that they are ready for me, so I have to head there, Nancy. I'm hoping this helped. Assuming that I won't be too long, I'm hoping I'm not too terribly long, I will be live again. Hi, everybody else who's in here. And if you email me, Nancy, I can answer another question if you like, and I can send you a video if you want to go to bed, because I know I think you're like 3 hours ahead of me. But I have got to get going. I'm glad it helped, Nancy. I gotta go get them. It sounds like both of them are getting to go home. I'm so excited. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Okay. I have to